Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire, The Thief Path. Well, it took me about 3 hours on the treadmill, but we now have our vitality all buffed up. Of course, you know our acrobatics is next to nil because of all the armor I'm wearing. Agility is not that impaired, oddly enough, although the weird thing is that even though I'm wearing all this heavy, armor, my stealth is not that badly affected. So, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed, and something might happen here, but might not.
Wake up! I heard from Orestes that you were seeking the Blackbird. Now is your chance.
And yeah, this is another one of the things
I brought the Blackbird with me from Spielberg when Minos invited me here. I thought it was me he wanted to see, but it is obvious that the Blackbird is valuable to him. It is now in his treasure room in his palace on the island. I would not mind if it were stolen from Minos. I would be happy to see him angry. However, I cannot be suspected of this. So if you will come with me to Minos' ship, I will smuggle you to the palace. You will need to find your own way back once you have stolen the bird. I will stay with Minos, so he knows it is not me who has done this. While Minos is searching for the Blackbird, I will be searching for the evidence to prove that he is the villain. You and I will both achieve our goals by working together this way. You will have the Blackbird, and I will have Minos. Come! The ship will sail soon.
So yeah, we don't get the chance to talk to her here, but... Alright, so... vitally important that we make sure we have all of our thief gear before we go to sleep, which is why I saved last time. And we also will want to ditch all of this. And I'll want to get my usual gear back into place. Oh, and we might need the oil. But just to make sure. And if you're wondering, can we blackjack a goon? Yes, we can. The goon is unconscious, but not badly damaged. You judge he weighs 2,100 quarks and his muscles the size of your head. Not someone you want to fight hand-to-hand. Take everything of value, which is 49 drachmas and 5 healing pills. And yeah, it does give you the option of slitting his throat, but we're not going to do that because, we're a thief, not an assassin. Anyway, very important we stay on the far side of these rocks here, because there are 2 goon guards by the gates, some Hesperian mercenaries up top. Of course, we are going to avoid them. I said we are going to avoid them. Because there's a convenient rise over here. And that tree looks like an ideal place for trying to climb up. took the option of throat-slitting this one. Okay, so we can't oil the door. Okay, 2 goon guards up top, one conveniently with their back turned down here. This fountain adds a note of tranquility to this room. Unfortunately, the situation is too dangerous to relax right now. This small bronze candelabra contains several recently used wax candles. This is more practical than expensive, and your experience side judges it isn't worth taking. This thing is heavy and made of solid brass. It's not worth taking. This ornate bronze vase is probably ancient and valuable. Can I take it? This vase weighs a ton and is probably not worth trying to haul around since it would fill your backpack. Alright then. No. This door looks like it would open into a corridor. Well, in point of fact, I do not know why it is wanting me to go over there, because I'm supposed to try and climb up here. Click on the floor, not the rail. Even though we're trying to snare the rail. Alright, so oil this door. Nothing happens. And yes, the lock pit doesn't do anything. Examine the door. The door is unusually reinforced for the entrance to an interior room. Through the keyhole you see a huge well-lit chamber. You have the impression that wealth lies within here. And it's unlocked, so open the door. And we're in a vault full of filthy lucre. Unfortunately, despite my best efforts, I have found no way to be able to knock out the guards here. They move briskly enough that it's impossible to get the drop on them while sneaking. It's getting late, you haven't slept in a while. Yeah, the minute you get close to one of them, they turn around and spot you. Alright, so with that done, luckily, this does not trip any alarms, weirdly enough. So, time to change to our combat gear. Health potions. Now, these are the swanky guards. Okay, so slight pause while I get out of my fighting gear. Now, there are a few things we can grab here apart from what's behind the sealed vaults, including the winged lion statue, and if we look up here, there's something unpleasant and frightening about this strange statue. And, point of fact, what the heck? I'll go ahead and show you what happens if you try and pick up this statue unprotected. We've got time. Trap. Never trap. The magical effect of the statue transforms you into a bug. Yeah, remember that statue in the Quest for Glory 4? The statue had a creepy feel, and its look would raise a holler. The listen here is clear. Don't touch her, you'll become a creepy crawler. Luckily, we do have the means to stop it. We don't have a bag, but remember that extra sheet that we stole from Anne? You pick up the magic statue. Alright, now we have all these vaults, and each of them does have a trap upon them, which can be disarmed. But there's a much faster and more economical way of getting past all the traps. Not again! And nothing happens. Because, yes, for whatever reason... that wasn't very bright. They did not bother to finish coding in the traps for this. And even if they do go off... What part of the word trap don't you understand? Ton of money. Bad idea. More magic amulets if you did not get those already. And here's an interesting thing. The alcove holding the Blackbird, if you disarm the trap on it, it sets off an alarm and goons come in to try and kill you. If you just open it, nothing happens. And we're not going to touch the final one because it is full of potions, and oddly enough, we're supposed to not touch that one until later in the game, because, spoiler, we're coming back here. So, having looted this place thoroughly, we will use the magnet to head back, and now sleep until morning. Oh, and apparently the delayed action bomb just went off there, but did nothing because fireproof potion. Okay, so we now have more loot and money than we know what to do with. And interestingly enough, we can skip a puzzle here because we have this imitation Blackbird. But I think we get extra points for doing this, so I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway. Wolfie admires the beauty of the statue. While you explain to him that you want to have him carve a duplicate Blackbird, he agrees to have it ready for you as soon as possible.
I am glad to be seeing you again. I have made your statue of the raven for you. My pleasure as always. Your Blackbird was good to make. I am always pleased to be working on art. It is good fun to make your statue. Thank you very much. Oh yes, I am forgetting. Here is the statue that you have brought me. It looks like a nice piece of artwork, but not all that valuable, I would think. Things that I have heard is that this statue is highly prized by those people of the dishonest profession. You should be watching out, for they may be trying to take this from you.
Yeah.
It is most interesting that the Blackbird is so desirable. I wonder if there is something hidden inside of it. If so, it would have to be broken to learn such a thing. If you are having any other statues for me to be making, let me know. Have very good travels, my friend.
Right, and we can now purchase a Counterfeit Blackbird.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am most grateful.
And we did get points for that. So we now have 2 imitation Blackbirds, and the real one.
Greetings.
And oddly enough, we can't sell her anything
We are in agreement.
apart from that good luck charm that we got. And I'm going to go ahead and drop my money off because I am way overburdened right now.
I heard tell that Hydra has a lot of treasure. It's great that you took the monster out, and I sure hope you'll save some of its treasure here.
Well, I spent all of that already, but since you asked...
A drachma saved is a drachma earned, I always say.
Of course, I'm about to make way more. And yes, it is once again telling me I am overloaded. Oh, I did take a slight honor hit from the theft, but that is easily taken care of. Voila. And I don't think there's anything new from Julinar and Salim, but we'll go ahead and check with them.
Good to see you again.
Yep, nothing new here. So all I have left to do is drop off all of my... yeah. Sell off all of my excess weaponry to Follis. Okay, so we can sell him the magic shield, which is slightly less better quality than the general shield.
Nice.
Not even going to haggle on these.
Nice deal.
Just the regular magic sword. My spear with magic helmet.
Nice deal. Nice deal.
And we'll go ahead and sell the magic leather armor, which I have 2 of now.
Nice dealing with you.
And I do want to keep all the rest of this, although Amulet of Attack, Atlas Armband... what the heck, we can give Elsa another set. And interesting note, I did say that you need to keep a hold of the Amulet of Defense later in the game. But one of the more aggravating parts of this game is that unless you specifically go to all the villages and rescue them, you have almost no chance of getting the Amulet of Defense, which is an item you need to give to Katrina, because, go figure, she's paranoid after having been hurt so many times in the past.
Hi, how is it going?
Matter of fact, I did.
A drachma saved is a drachma earned, I always say.
So, yeah. If you play this game intending to romance Katrina, you have to be a fighter or a wizard. And you have to have an Amulet of Defense to give her, so keep that in mind. And I am still heavily overloaded. Well, no wonder I'm carrying all of these statues. And let's see if Andre has anything new to add. I don't think he does, but...
Calimera! It is good to know that you are to bring peace with the Tritons again. It will not be long before the fishermen may return to Marit.
Well, we can hope.
Welcome. If there's any sailing you wish to do, just let me know. I have missed the company of other fishermen as I work. It is not very safe to be out on the sea by oneself. I have found that the Tritons are most aggressive when I sail off the west coast of Marit past Naxos. If you do make peace with the Tritons, our people would welcome you gladly as King of Silmaria. I know that you will bring peace soon. You have done so much already. Yassas!
Alright, well... Gonna make one quick trip by the Guild Hall to see if Toro has anything new to say. And after that, I think we'll be ready to go to Atlantis.
Good see, Hero Man.
And nothing new here. So I am going to... put some of my excess gear in here. Actually, no, wait. I do not want to put the actual Blackbird in here, but... Actually, we'll go ahead and keep that one. But we will not be needing all of our heavy armor for what's coming next. Well, I'm now slightly less burdened, but, that should be enough. Alright, well with that done, I think we have just enough time to get to Atlantis, believe it or not. And how are we going to get to Atlantis, you ask? Well, by balloon. Because the famous adventurer did tell us exactly where it is. And Andre also gives you a hint. And you'll note that we have a lot more blue space we can sail. And yeah, we can't get there, but... Alright, let's go ahead and put on Amulet of Water Breathing. And if we swim around here, we will find a suspicious ornate metal door with gold inlay in black metal. Which does appear to be locked, but if we examine the hinge is made from a strong metal and would defy the use of force. On the other hand, the bottom cap piece of the iron pin holding the hinge is broken off. The rest of the pin looks unbreakable. Well, we can pry out the hinge. It would take more force than you have to do this. The broken pin is too difficult to remove with your bare hands. And luckily, shockingly, you can oil it. Getting the oil to go where you want is tricky underwater. However, with some effort, your oil begins to work into the hinges of the hinge where it holds the pin. Your tool twists the pin in the hinge, loosening it greatly. However, the oil works its way to the top, and soon you can't get a grip on the pin with your tool, so they keep slipping off. Luckily, magnets. How do they work, yo? The pin's cap's attracted to the magnet, lifting it off the hinge. With a pull... Yeah, although unfortunately this does bring out the Tritons, who start attacking us with force spells. Luckily, there is nothing to stop us from just running past them. You enter the blackness of the tunnel. Fortunately, you see the passageways are luminescent, allowing you to find your way. You feel like you've been swimming for miles and miles along endless passageway. Suddenly there is light in the distance, and you quickly make for the exit. And here is where the advice we got from the famous adventurer really pays off, but we'll want to have our flowers ready. Just scroll along here, and he did say the third passageway down. Got me past a guard, if I recall. This passageway is extremely disorienting, so you wind up swimming toward the light. And we're going to run silent, run deep. And he said a rounded circular tower with another panel. And gigantic barracuda there. The panel seems designed to open from the inside as an escape rather than an entrance. Opening this could be difficult. You can't get a suitable grip? Pick the lock. Use your toolkit's handy-dandy crowbar to pry the panel open. And suddenly...
You there! Intruder! Come no farther! I order you to stay where you are, or we shall destroy you!
Apparently the Queen of the Merfolk is Barbara Stanwyck. Anyway, greet the Queen of Atlantis.
You have proven yourself powerful. We will listen to what you say. Remember, though, you are outnumbered, and we have great power too.
Ask about the Queen?
I am Hippolyta, Queen of Atlantis. This is my kingdom that you have invaded.
Alright, ask about the war?
Several months back, my people were attacked by ships sailing from the port of Silmaria. Four-legged wizards would cast spells at Tritons, and the sailors cast nets to drag the sea folk to their deaths. We have retaliated by attacking all ships and boats that we can. We avoid harm by staying deep underwater. We will win this war.
Yeah, ask about a peace treaty.
What right have you to ask us for peace? You air breathers started this war by attacking us. As long as the blood of my people is shed by yours, there will be no peace.
Yeah, talk about myself.
You are a hero in many lands, and you now seek the end to this war? How do I know that your words are not lies?
Yeah, talk about the rights of rulership.
So, Silmaria desires peace. Silmaria started this war, no matter what your leaders say to you. The ships sailed directly from your port, and bore the flag of your kingdom. There can be no true treaty when one side does not tell the truth.
Well, tell about the truth or tell about the prophecy.
You trust that Logos is telling the truth. I believe that I can trust your judgment upon this. Someone, though, betrayed your kingdom and started this war. What madman would dare to release the Dark Dragon? It destroyed Atlantis before, and it will utterly destroy both Silmaria and Atlantis this time. We too know the prophecies. War and bloodshed were the first omens of doom. We reacted to the attacks upon our people as a call to war, and thus the first omen was fulfilled. From this point onward, there shall be peace between your people and mine. This statue is a sign of our peace agreement. However, what was done was done. The prophecy is in motion, and this peace will not prevent the dragon from rising. We shall prepare ourselves for the final battle. There shall be peace between those of the land and ourselves. Go now, ye who should be king. Send word of the peace between us and the war that awaits us all.
You're escorted out of Atlantis by the Tritons. The other option is that instead of talking your way out of it, if you have not got the skill for it, you can give her the flowers, talk to her about Silvertongue, and she will say that for the sake of the love that she lost, she will agree to your terms of peace. Either way, job well done. And as soon as I can get back to where it'll let me surface... Okay, so now we can go ahead and take our balloon back, although I don't think we need it for anything after this. Alright, well, we are hungry. Some food would go nicely right now, but our work is not done yet. I'm going to go ahead and close this chapter out, though, because we've got one more thief job to do. 2 if you want to get technical. But we shall take care of that next time. See you then, and thanks for watching.